Hello beautiful Pisces, welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane and today I'm going to be doing another need read. Need read, why is it called need? Well, it stands for Needed Empowerment, Enlightenment, Discovered. So it's for you to discover your strengths in the month of November. Why am I doing this? Well, I want you guys to really go into yourselves, find your true strength, your true abilities, and move forward in your life, because the next couple of years are going to be really fantastic. And they're offering us a great opportunity to really, I guess, fall into who we really are, Pisces. We are the 12th sign of the zodiac. We have a lot of knowledge, okay? If we can tap into it, we can move mountains, and if nothing else, our own. So the card that came out for today was the Knight of Pentacles. Look at this dude. I love him so much. The reason I love him is because I am a very organized person. I like long-lasting results. I find the Knight of Pentacles is that knight in a deck. He is still fresh and young. So in other words, the insights are good. They're always, they're not stagnant. They're not old-fashioned. They're still on a cutting edge. However, he's willing to take his time to make progress. He's willing to, do the work and make it long-lasting. So I'm really happy when I see this, because this kind of work here, when we're talking about November and all these days of doing this work to achieve your goal, whatever that may be, Pisces, it could be a very personal thing to you. It doesn't even have to be spirit. It could be something that you're determined that you're going to manifest in your life. I really like this because this card is the card of sturdy and grounded and long-lasting success. Okay, the only thing about the Knight that you have to be careful about is not to get stuck on the details. And I find that in the last couple of months, because the energies have been coming in, we're getting stuck in these energies. So those details are making us feel a little bit off. Now I see that my Knight is my black and white cards are washing out of my black and white cloth. But you're going to have to, I'll show them up here. So just, if you need to, I guess you can rewind if you need to see the cards. I also wanted to make a quick little, I did order the Spacious Tarot. Oh my, oh my. I didn't really talk about this deck, but I saw it, and it brought tears. I have never had a deck bring tears to my eyes just by simply looking at the cards. I just saw somebody doing a flip through, and every card spoke to me as if it was right already in my hands. So I received it yesterday. I've been looking at it. Funny enough, it's taking time for me to connect to the deck. I thought it would be just an immediate. It's not that it's not. I just think that the deck is asking me to look at something more. So it's not for now. That's the first time that happens. But hey, be prepared for the unexpected. It's not that I'm not connecting. It's just I think this deck wants me to do something more with it. So I'm not really sure what that is yet. But we will find out. And you will be the first one to know. Alright, so for now, I'm going to continue with my trusty Light Seers Tarot. It's been very good. It's been like really reconnecting with me. I feel a lot of love for you in this deck for this month. And I'm going to start with this one that I've been using, the black and whites, for November. Okay. The dark and the snow. It feels very November. So we're going to be exploring this beautiful energy, this slow and steady, keep going, don't give up, work hard at it, shining through. I love that. So you have this flower, you have this beautiful light coming out, shining through. I'm going to read what that says, just to see what the card has to say. It's number 30, so it's number 3. Number 3 is good. 3 is the Empress, creativity. 3 is like starting a journey, and the Wands, moving on, and the Swords. It's a very powerful, it's reconnecting in the Cups, and I like that. I mean, it's really about connection and just starting the journey. So I like that. Let's see. So it's self-expression, like I said, creativity, okay, without filters or masks. So this is you being true to you. Authentic communication, okay, shining in the world, refusing to make yourself small just to belong. So this is saying step into your true power and essence. Okay, this is when you are required to bring everything that you are, all that you've learned, experienced, and integrated, and offer it to service to the world. And when they say that, it doesn't mean, Pisces, that you got to go out there and, do everything for everybody else. It means that when you live authentically, when you are giving of yourself and you're being a beautiful, shining Pisces, you lead by example. People want to be you and they want to emulate you. And if you're doing something peaceful and kind and contributing to the world just by the way you live in it, well, you are helping others form what they would like to do with their lives, okay? They have a starting point. So, okay? When you take center stage, you will be noticed. Yes, as you shine brightly, you will naturally stand apart from others. This idea may bring up excitement and genuine pride or discomfort, but this is not the time to make yourself small or to avoid the glare of the spotlight and potential punishment by others. It takes courage. But know that this is the right thing for you today. You have come so far. You have been in a proverbial back of the room in learning and gathering mode for so long. And this important time has served its purpose. You must now step into a new consciousness, seizing a new opportunity to share your wisdom. You will be like a lighthouse shining through the dark, illuminating the way for others. That's what I was saying right there. Okay, it says, be careful of the voices in your head that say you can't, or you don't know enough, or who are you to shine? The better question, who are you not to shine? All you are and all you have become is the grace, by the grace of the divine. Now it's your duty to share your gifts, celebrate this. I'm going to bring this up right now with you guys, talking about learning, okay? You don't know enough, you don't do enough. I'm going to show you right here what I've been doing. I've been telling you guys that I'm learning all the signs that are associated to the different cards, and some are associated to planets as well. So Jane has been doing homework. Look at this. She's been printing out all the signs and where they're, who they're associated with, and again with the Queen and the planet. See all this work I'm doing? I don't know everything, but I'm learning. And that doesn't stop me from working here with you, because I'm still talking to Spirit and giving you messages. Even though I am not an expert at everything, I'm constantly in a state of learning and wanting to bring in more. So don't ever think that you're not ready, okay? Start. The biggest thing that I had to get past when I started doing this was I kept asking myself, what makes me good enough to do this? I always ask my spirit guides, I don't believe in myself enough to do this. What makes me better than anybody else? And they said it has nothing to do with better. It has to do with a gift that you need to share with the world, that you want to share with the world. Simply begin and learn as you go. And I said I don't want to hurt or misguide anybody. You will not. We will help you. And if your basic need is not to hurt people, it's not to, like saying, you have a curse, you have to pay me to get rid of the curse, that kind of stuff. If you're giving advice and it comes from the heart and from Spirit and you're trying to help the world, okay, you're good. Don't worry about it. You're good, okay? So begin somewhere. Start small. Start with what you're comfortable with, Pisces, okay? And this card, the Shining Through card, don't make yourself small. That's what they're talking about. Don't make yourself small. Even though the progress is slow with the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Wands is in here too. That's facing a challenge. But the Knight of Pentacles, go with it, Pisces, okay? Go forward. Learn as you go. Share your knowledge. Get better at what you do. Hone in on your skill. Expand yourself. And don't be afraid to tell people. Don't let them think that just because you're learning that makes you a fool or I don't know, out to get people. The fact that you worry about misguiding people is the reason why you should start doing something about it. Okay? I've said this before. People who don't care, they never question this about themselves. They don't worry. Because they're not in it to help people. They're in it to help themselves. Okay? So there you go. I hope that helps some of you who are maybe having that, I don't know how to start. The other part they wanted me to mention as well is that if this is about energies, like being your authentic self, it says that maybe this has been hard for you because of the people around you. They're saying just do it anyway. Okay? Do it anyway. Don't live your life for others. They're living their own lives. You've got to live yours. Okay, so let's grab some cards here before all the time goes by and I haven't done anything. Oh, okay. All right, negative energies right away, okay? So they're just talking about this. Be your authentic self. Stay away from negative energies or people who are trying to steal things. This card really just talks about everything I talked about, okay? People who don't question themselves, they're out to get people, they're out to swindle, they're out to manipulate, they don't care. They're thieves anyway. This is what this card is generally. It's about somebody stealing or deceiving you, okay? If you are questioning, I'm not good enough for something, you're not the person to be stealing from people because you're concerned with others' well-being. So trust in yourself and your abilities and just keep learning, okay? Just keep learning. Never stop learning. And don't be afraid to step in it once in a while. We're going to step in a pile of crap every once in a while. You know, backtrack. Nobody is perfect. The earth was not. It's not perfection. We didn't come here for perfection. We didn't come here to just float around in white robes and be magnanimous. No, we came here to learn and experience and get the nitty-gritty and taste and feel and experience everything. Okay? So experience life. Don't be afraid of it. Negative energies. Don't let negative energies stop you from being who you want to be. You are allowed, even if it's slow, even if you think you're not moving, as long as you're moving a little bit every day, you are moving forward, okay? Totally unrelated, but now related. I was watching somebody who was talking about decluttering. I haven't watched anything like that in years, but now I understand why this video came in. She says even if you do 5 minutes a day or 10 minutes a day, she said it took her a year to unclutter her house, but she did 5 to 10 minutes a day. You may think that it's not actually doing anything, but at the end of the year, she had 85% of her house clean. Use this tactic with whatever you're wanting to accomplish in your life, whether it's decluttering, whether it's starting a business, whether it's starting a tarot channel, whether it's becoming a reader, a healer, a yoga teacher, a natural food grower, I don't know, a designer, a music maker, you name it. Devote 5 or 10 minutes a day into something and look at this beautiful 9 of Pentacles coming in. Your hard work will pay off. It will pay off for you. The abundance will come in. You will look a year down the road and go, look what I did. Look at what I did. Look at what I accomplished for myself. I did so much. Okay? I became self-sufficient and I became self-knowing and I know what I'm talking about and I know what I'm talking about more every day and I'm learning more every day. Never stop learning. So important to never stop learning. And don't forget, shine through. Even in these bland colors, this black and white, look. Be the big red, pink, purple light, okay, in a black and white world. Look at that, okay? Look at that. It's so gorgeous. Okay, so this is a good reading. Oh, you know, Jane feels really tied in, hooked on, plugged in today. Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah. Those two, this one didn't want to, but I felt it coming down. The funny part is that this card is all white, okay? And all these dark themed, this one is all white. Look at this one. And this is a card of isolation. So this is a card would be like, I feel like I'm unseen, but it is the whitest card in the deck. So it's the first card you would see, especially in the dark. You'd say, oh, look, I can see this one. Okay, those are blending in, but this one isn't. So this is an illusion. Okay, this is an illusion. Make yourself small. I like that. Don't be small. And don't give yourself the illusion that nobody will see you, or that you're isolated and you're, wait a minute, where's the other word? Excluded. Okay? This is a card of insecurity as well. Don't feel insecure with yourself. You know more than you give yourself credit for. Okay? And remember, it's about striking that balance within you. Okay? Put this stuff in the basket for you, not for other people. Again, coming in with that card of not living your life for others. I find that October's energy and even November's energy, you're going to have people or situations come in telling you, what are you doing? Why are you doing that? Okay? It's not for you to explain yourself. You don't need to explain your life to anybody or what you want to do with it. The only person you need to explain that stuff to is you. You're the one who's living this life. You're the one who's walking this path. Nobody else but you. Okay? It's a beautiful, powerful reading. They're always beautiful, powerful, but they're so... These November readings, Pisces, there's something else. There's something else. So look at that. Doing all of this work, you're going to be fairly compensated, okay? And this is a card of Libra. Ha-ha. Ha-ha. Yes. Okay, so it is air sign, very much. Libra is all about balancing the scales. But it's also, again, I love the fact that they're both coming out. This is finding balance for yourself. But it's also being, in the end, when you balance yourself out, it is about being fairly compensated for everything that you've done. So, here's what they're showing me. The more you're going on your way and the more you're following your alignment, the more you're going to get signs and the easier it's going to get for you. It's going to be a clear indication that you're on the right path. It's almost like things get out of your way. When you start getting out of your own way, everything starts working out for you and everything else starts to clear. It's like the roadway opens up and you can start walking. And you're going, wow, I haven't had anything, come flying out at me so far. What the heck? I'm used to having all of these roadblocks, all of these things coming in, and suddenly I'm getting like a clear path to walk on. It feels a little weird, I have to tell you. At the beginning, you feel a little bit off about it because you're thinking to yourself, when's the other shoe going to drop, Pisces? You have to stop really thinking that way. Because when you start aligning, when you start doing what you need to do, when you start shining through your own light, living your own life, things start really happening for you. It does feel magical. I have to tell you, it does feel a lot like magic. It feels like things start, I don't know, it just gets simpler. Okay? It feels really simple. And it feels like it gets even simpler as you go along. It feels like that becomes your mantra. If it's not simple, it's not meant to be. Almost like walking around going, well, that came easy, and that came easy, and that came easy. But it's because you are working towards it. You're working in alignment, and you're working towards it. You're putting the hard work in. So don't fool yourself into thinking that you're doing nothing for it because you've worked for it. 10 minutes a day may feel like nothing when you're decluttering. And if it becomes a habit at the end of the year, you look around and go, well, that was easy, but it was long. You did a lot to accomplish it. You just went about it in a way that wasn't so hard on you, okay? It didn't like zap the life energy out of you. So enjoying the journey or finding a way to get through the journey in a simplified way is really the key here. You're doing it for the long haul. You're going for the long game. There, that's the best way I can put it. You're working on your long game, okay? And that's what you keep doing. Every little nugget that you add, every little thing that you do, it just makes everything better. Okay, that's about as good as I can put it, Pisces. Let's see what's underneath the deck here. Right, Page of Cups. Page of Cups, I love Page of Cups. Page of Cups is, for me, always us, Pisces. It always feels like us. It feels like the energy of Pisces in the page. That young dreamer, going back to our original nature. Always, always. That's always what it feels like for me. So, let's see here. Let's see if I am right. Okay, so they don't talk about the pages here. I'm going to have to do more studying, okay? So let's just say it is the water sign itself. Page of Cups is such a beautiful sign. All right. My phone is just going off. Okay. All right, Pisces. So I'm going to leave you with this. I'm going to go ahead and meditate this afternoon on the reading for later on. I think it's pretty clear-cut, however, for you to be moving forward. You really need to focus on you, okay? Focus on Pisces right here. Focus on your beautiful energy. Do it one little step at a time. And I'm going to let Spirit come in and see what else they want to add to here. They're telling me something now, but I'm going to save it for the extended later on. I'm sending you lots of love, light, and blessings. I hope to see you later. Take care, Pisces.